What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Combo Breaker 2025. We're here at the Mystery Game Tournament. It's been going strong, and we're going to keep it strong. I'm Kai Kennedy, joined by Ryuto. We have not done this for a few years now, but we reconnected through the ages. I sent him correspondence. It took, of course, 8 months by carriage to reach him, and when he finally got back to me, shame on you. Shame on you. We said, okay, you know what? I think Combo Breaker 2025, we can do this again, and here we are to help you through this melee, this fracas of strange video games on screen. I know you've got a few favorites.
Yes.
Maybe some you're excited to see.
So like, I spent the last, while your letter came and everything like that, I was spending my times up in the mountains, visiting family and
his retreats,
understanding.
it's like he loves his retreats.
Right, growing the beer and training under waterfalls, and I was like, okay, what games are available out there?
Yeah.
Recently, I've been exploring games that have come out, skating games that came out before Tony Hawk was actually a thing. And
Like Thrasher?
Like Thrasher, 720, Barbie Skate and Snowboard Adventure, which has good music for some reason.
I thought the pivot to horses was a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Skateboards early on was where Barbie lived, I think.
Right, exactly. Like I was saying, the whole resort thing, going up to the mountains and whatnot. But now, I want to see more skate games in like some of these tournaments. I'm feeling that. And Miles, speaking of feeling it, they're filling out their buns right now and playing some actual fundamentals of Fuzies in Blades of Gory.
Yes, Blades of Gory is a fantastic video game from the yesteryear of the UFO 50 collection. If anybody's familiar with those olden days UFO 50, we've got kind of a hitbox heavy game, I like to call them, where the hitboxes are what they are, and like you got to lay them out there. This almost resembles like footsies more than it does Street Fighter. You know what I mean?
Honestly, yeah. Everyone says, "Oh, Street Fighter is the ultimate footsies games and whatnot," but then we have things like Blades of Gory. It's like, no, you are actually trying to stay away from your opponent as much as possible. You can see that Kwame Brown is having an impossible time getting in against the lady with the whip.
Yeah, and again, in a hitbox-specific game, you're thinking, you can phase through. You can phase through.
Ooh, okay.
So there is no essentially body blocking in this game, which is a hallmark of almost every fighting game.
Right, exactly.
You can't. It does appear you can phase through them.
Yeah, people are fake, it turns out. Ugh, Spike's dead.
Oh, man!
Hey, all right.
A whole pixel of jiggle.
My God.
Sadie.
Brasco's, I'm going to need you to win again for my friend Kai. He needs it.
Oh, my goodness gracious. The devs really went crazy for this.
Right, yeah. the yesteryear of UFO 50 out there.
Oh, my God.
Giving you the best graphical just action out here in all ways, shapes, and forms. Pick the character again.
And the character select pose.
Oh, yeah.
This, you know what? I think I remember hearing the people at Namco talk about how this game was a big influence on their character designs for Soul Calibur.
Yeah,
you can clearly see a bit of early Ivy Valentine here.
Exactly. And people try to look back like, well, DOA was the one that started it all. Know your
Absolutely
history.
Not. Battle Arena to Shinden? Not even close.
What the heck
We're
is
talking
that?
about the classics. The ones from the 80s. This game, literally from the 80s.
Yeah.
Actually and literally.
This game absolutely just leading the way back from the 70s.
Well, thankfully, we're playing the NES port and not the original Atari version.
Right.
So,
the original Atari version with butt physics. But Kenzo in here doing the damage right now, actually able to rush that down and get past the whip.
I really thought he was going to turn around and we were going to see the physics.
Yo, that armored buttocks, I would be amazing right now. That is the boutique I need to seek.
So one of the interesting things that we're starting to see is that the whip crack actually has a disjointed hitbox because of the crack. That's where the hitbox is.
Right.
So it does have range, but you can get past it.
Right. And actually, on top of that as well, now that I'm realizing that Kenzo can get in, the other characters do so much more damage than Whip Lady, and it's like, okay, yeah, she has the ability to keep everyone out, but if someone gets in, you're just gonna kind of die. And
you've really, wow, the seismic nature,
the shimmy
of that rear end.
Things are getting a little bit cheeky in here, and also Kwame Brown's getting a little bit cheeky, trying to get cheek to cheek with Sadie and Brad Skills.
Oh, nice, and we're in, trying to back it up. And again, sailing right past a hitbox. You've got the short one, but the damage is not enough. That sword, that katana, of course, having been folded 1,000 times.
That's right, like a croissant.
Like a true katana, that folded steel is doing so much more damage per strike. That overhand swing is doing a quarter of a life bar, a full quarter. You only need to get 4 tippy taps.
Yeah, and the thing is...
And that's 4 tippy taps.
And the big thing is I'm seeing Brad Skills back away trying to make that distance, but after you get in once, you can just chase it down. That's it.
Fantastic, fantastic adjustment here. We've got handshakes up there. Sadie turns out not to be the trick. Early big hitboxes were revealed to have huge weaknesses.
Right. Huge gaps there and everything like that. And that's one of those things you have to figure out. You have to figure out who has the best blade, who can kind of rush stuff down and just kind of be the strongest character for the shortest amount of time. And you just could see the pressure and the cranks turning inside of Brasco's head. It's like, oh, you made it past my impossible defenses. I didn't think of a step 2 at that point. And honestly, Kiwami Brown's probably like, I don't have a plan. I'm just going to go in and cut you. Is that okay?
What if I just got close and hit you with my sword?
Yeah.
Classic.
Is that okay? Is that do we have like allowance on that?
Is there a budget on how
Right, yeah. How much gore budget do we have in Blades of Gory?
I know. And in all seriousness, if you know UFO 50 at all, if you had a chance to play any of those games, then you know that each one of those games is assembled with a maximum of care and love, which means whoever the hell is responsible for Blades of Gory inside of UFO 50 probably knows what to do to balance this to be interesting and good.
Right.
Which means that even though she seemed to be getting that inside action and getting torn apart once you get inside the range, there's probably something she could be doing to change that situation. Just hard to figure out in a mystery game speed format.
Right.
You've got to. That's the classic. We've seen it before. You pick the characters with big, disjointed, huge normals that. It doesn't matter if they have a weakness 6 weeks into figuring out the game. Do they have a weakness now?
Right, exactly.
Probably not the way you're thinking, right?
In its own right, it's almost like a speed run competition in a way to figure out what's the quickest way to get to my victory point and ignore anything else that's going on there. And I think one cool callback I can do for this one is that earlier I saw Brascos actually do a kick with Sadie, but the kick never came out after that point, and I think Brascos, flustered by all the rush down, just kind of forgot about it. And that might be the thing that just kind of, you kick the opponent, it pushes them really far away, back to optimal
There's probably
range.
some pushback moves, exactly. Again, these games are made with like an excess of love and attention to detail. So chances are Sadie has tools to get back into her game plan, just like Mr. Katana has the ability to get in.
Right, and stay in as well. That was the huge thing. It's like, cool, you knocked me out by just a few, pixels, but sword go long, sword big, multiple folds,
Sword hitbox big.
Yeah. Look, if you're trying to make a sword, be like a laundromat. Just keep folding, all right?
I'm interested to see characters like Billy, because that is a large sword.
And then on the other side, Inkini.
Bikini in the bikini.
Right.
I mean, the pixel work here is pretty great.
Yeah,
I gotta say, this feels like a really great MS-DOS style title.
Yeah.
Where they're like back when art styles weren't so unified, because now the thing is, you play a gacha game, it might as well all be the same game. They look exactly the same because the style's been unified. Well, back in the late 70s, early 80s, they were doing crazy art choices. It's just like when you go back and you watch fantasy films, right? By the time you get to Lord of the Rings, we'd already locked in on what we think orcs and elves and dwarves look like. You go back and you watch Willow, that shit is crazy, dude. They hadn't decided any of this stuff yet. They were still experimenting. That world was disgusting.
Oh, God. That's a really good way of putting it, actually, because, I've mentioned, I've been playing a lot of skating games that came out before Tony Hawk, and that goes, back to DOS games. I played a lot of DOS games as a result of that, and it's some of the things that they put together on those, I think it's called a VGA board, because this is completely new to me. I started around.
They hadn't even gotten to Sound Blaster sounds yet.
Yeah.
It was pre any of that.
Yeah, every time I'm on stream and I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm still new to this whole old computer thing. Is Sound Blaster good or not? I can't remember. Do I want VGA, CGA, NBA? I don't remember which graphic cards I want on there. So I'm trying to figure this out on the fly. But it's the stuff that they put together in some of those games, this looks nice now. And that's amazing.
Its limitation, I think, is the birthplace of all innovation, right?
Yes,
so
absolutely.
when you don't have the tools to do literally anything, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what a good example is? I have not been having a super great time with some of my chosen fighting games. Not going to call it any name specifically. Some patches have been worse than others and have set the entire community into calamity.
I'm glad we narrowed that down.
Right. but we have, it has caused me to look at some games that I want to play in the interim. My son says, Dad, you should play Dark Souls 1 again. So we can watch it. So I end up playing 1, have such a great time. I play 2, 3. I buy Lords of the Fallen.
Wow.
I play through Kazan, first Berserker. I'm playing all these Souls-like and having a wonderful time. But in playing them, you start to see the difference between artistry and technical prowess. Lords of the Fallen comes through with Unreal Engine 5. Those landscapes are photorealistic, and I don't remember any of them.
Because everything looks the same fidelity of nice.
Everything looks great at the same way, and there was hardly ever a choice to make it look good or bad. you just say, of course I'm using the default tools that make everything look amazing. But Dark Souls, people remember the texture of the forest and the way the snake jumps off the tree, and they remember all that stuff because there were limitations they had to work with and around.
Right.
And that's what games like that are so cool about. Older games, they do sometimes really stand the test of time because they weren't made fun for what we could get away with technically, what we could maximize. It was like I had an expectation. I needed to run on every PC when you had 66 megahertz.
Right.
I needed to work then. That means you made something great. I really, really love seeing old games like this. Even if we get some real stinkers in the mix, you sometimes get these amazing gems, and that is the gold of here. The ones where you're like, holy shit, I think this might be a good game.
Yeah. Like secretly, it's like, I know people are hating this game, but it's actually pretty good. Like, I think as an example personally as well, Doom. I've been playing Doom for the first time, the entire early Doom series.
Yeah.
And so Doom 1, Doom 2, and Doom 3. And as most people kind of know at this point, Doom 3 is kind of like the most hated one. It's like, oh, they changed the style, they changed the format, they tried to make it a horror game. But like you said, they had the Unreal, whatever engine they had that time or whatnot. Everything just kind of looks like, generically space-esque, horror-esque and stuff like that. But like Doom 1, Doom 2 is like they just work with whatever assets they had and make that cook. And it still sticks in my head greatly. And even as someone who's like, I'm okay with Doom 3. I don't hate Doom 3. I think the hate is oversold.
I think it's, now looking back, I think it's overplayed a little bit. The hate is overstated.
It still is like, I barely remember anything. I remember dark corridors, some gray walls, but that's it. Tell me about the first level of Doom. I'm like, I can map my way mentally through that.
I could draw that on a graph.
Yeah,
right now.
exactly.
Every square of that.
Exactly. Don't ask me to do it.
Right. Maybe not 100% accurate. I'm just saying, basically.
That's why you are back there, and I'm here safe away from your challenges.
Right. Exactly. I was selected to lead, not to read, right?
Yeah, exactly. You got to fake it till you make it,
Exactly. And as we're coming up on here, we've got plenty of interesting things yet to pop up on screen. We're getting a little bit of taste of it here on the monitor mix. It looks like we are going to get a real humdinger of, speaking of old games from the NES era, we're going to get a little bit of a mix on something you may be familiar with. A little bit of a twist, a little taste, a little lemon spray on that fish.
Okay,
that's nice. There's a little tartness in this to go with the umami.
Okay. You're using all the fancy, delicious words out here. You're cooking in more ways than one.
It's delicious these days. Oh, I love it. So yeah, so we've still got Blades of Gory up here. I think we're going to run that for the next one because we're still early on the bracket, right?
Yeah. They're still looking around. I know that we saw that's Kwame Brown again back on stage right now. So maybe at this time they're trying to get the second game running, but just running some issues right now. Once again, speaking about working with what you have, they have 10 plus bins of various actual consoles, laptops, PCs, everything like that to make this entire mystery game tournament run. So sometimes things will come up, there will be some issues here and there, and yet they're still working through it. So thank you for your patience, y'all. Greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I mean, these guys truly have intervention-worthy levels of gear. At this point, their family begs them to stop collecting old games.
Right.
It's a real problem. I mean, at this point, it's starting to affect their lives. And yet they sacrifice for our joy, our entertainment, our sick pleasure watching these games. It really is a joy to see these guys work. Again, year after year, you see them come through on the Frosty crew, you see them come through in the Combo Breaker crew. These guys are the bedrock of happening. Without the 6 guys at the heart of this, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen at all.
Exactly. And to put things into scope here, how much stuff they have is that, so normally they were saying, because they're kind of local, so they're able to actually put in their cars and just roll out with it. This year they finally said, we have too much. We have to rent a flatbed and attach it to our cars and bring it in through a service elevator in the back because there is that much games that
they've got to use the dumbwaiter. They can't even carry the sandwich upstairs.
Right. They can't be normal elevator people anymore. They have to be you're working a little bit too hard.
Yeah, they have to do the cargo elevator where you have to pull the thing down. They can't. There's no dinging there. It's all. That's the sound of their work. They go.
And you hear that elevator go. It's
Yeah.
just like, it was reverse ASMR. I don't know what that is,
Right,
but it's just that.
They have enough stuff. They have to carry it through like the Saw scene. They have
Yeah,
to,
right,
the,
yeah.
the dirty back hallways. That's what they have to do.
They're walking through like, oh, hey, Jigsaw. Hey, what up? how's that torture going to you? Oh.
Would you like to play a game? Yes, actually, we have tons of games.
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Would you like to join us for the games? Like, oh shit, really? Oh my god, I love Blades of Glory.
Yeah. You know, people really think I'm kind of like this evil guy and everything like that, but sometimes I have a hobby, you know?
Right. Everybody's got to unwind or decompress somehow, you know?
Yeah. Video games does it for me.
It's for me, you know. I appreciate all well-crafted video games.
So I've never seen the Saw movie. How was my Jigsaw impression?
Excellent. I mean,
Okay,
honestly,
excellent.
I was a little scared because I thought Jigsaw was here with us right now.
Yeah. Is Jigsaw in the room with you right now?
Yeah. So we have moved on because I think either we aged out of the bracket relevance of the previous game. I would have liked to see some more of it. We got to move on. And hey, talking about pixel work that we love,
Yes.
this appears to be, I'm not sure which one, but this appears to be a versus style game or a ladder fighter. So you fight one after the other. I'm not sure if there's like tags or if it's simply like a team battler.
I believe this is called Mega Man Arena. It's a fan game, if I remember correctly. I'm
Yeah.
going off like very...
No, this has fan game vibes for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, for sure.
But like some archaic memory of like seeing this before. Maybe Mr. Game Tournament, maybe elsewhere. But I'm definitely like, okay, I've seen this before. It's kind of like a platform fighter. That's the word I'm looking for.
So I know what inspired them because the first one, so in Mega Man 7,
Okay.
the one that introduced bass,
Yes.
right? They had a versus mode
Oh.
where you could fight Mega Man versus bass.
Oh.
It wasn't very balanced,
Yeah.
but it was included in the game, and I was like, no way, this is
Yeah.
like fighting games. This is amazing.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like Capcom saying, like, what else can we do with our games? Oh right, we make fighting games too.
Oh,
That
we're
is
clipping
unfair.
through the territory.
Excuse me, I would like to get a refund on this robot. It does not clip through walls.
Okay, so that doesn't work. Yeah.
When
Oh, we got directional shooting.
Okay, maybe we're not so cooked after all.
You better watch out. You're gonna get hit.
Oh, the penguin is winning again.
Gosh.
The combos are going crazy right now. Can't escape from crossing fate. These gunshots ain't doing nothing.
Oh, he's getting inside the hitbox.
He's
Brilliant.
picking them up. Yo, let's go.
Oh!
Okay, we got sweep there. We saw the shimmy. Let's see if you can get out of that situation. Yeah, I'd like to stay away from the bear, actually.
Oh, he gets him on the last one. Nice.
Oh, it's a team battle, though. So
Next one
Slow
in.
Man is here.
Next one in.
Oh, it's the Mega Man. I know him.
The one from Street Fighter Cross Tekken?
Yes. Thank you. Everyone says, oh, from like Mega Man 1. Yeah, real funny guy. We go to the originals around
Oh,
here.
he can get through with the shots.
Oh, he needed that in the
Buzzsaw,
first
buzzsaw.
round. Yeah.
Damn, he's summoning characters from 2.
Yeah. Oh, yes, because that's the monster who's like, oh, yeah, cool. Well, not monster, but boss monster who's just like, yeah, I can just go ahead and use the powers from other robots. So, really, it's almost a mirror match in its own right.
Oh, he's hitting me. Oh, there you go. Tornadoes.
Chaining? Oh, my gosh. That was
Airman.
like a jail. double
Airman, let's
combo.
go.
All right, not leaving much room to breathe with Airman. And once again, every time you jump, there's no way to get out of that situation there. Oh, brother. yeah. It's like, who was whistling that? I'm annoyed now. Boing.
Yeah, so base was definitely Proto Man V2.
Yeah.
I love when you were a kid and you couldn't fill in the blanks on what the hell was happening. There were various stories among my friends group over who Proto Man could be. It's his brother.
Yeah.
It's his secret brother. It's his arch enemy. Proto Man even made Mega Man in one of my friends' headcanons. A bunch of 8-year-olds being like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he like created Mega Man or whatever.
And well, we're going to need to make another Mega Man right now, because after the Saw Blades came out a second time, there is no more Mega Man left. There's no man, there's no Mega, there's nothing.
Nothing. That's one of my favorite memes where all the bosses are like mundane things, and one of them is Man.
Man,
it's
Man?
It's just a regular dude.
Just has a t-shirt and jeans.
It's a guy.
It's like, oh, glad you could take our invitation. We'll run out of men. But good stuff there. So we got one up on the board with Maneuverable. Ooh, this thing seems like nasty for match here. Ooh, okay, so you basically call his dog as well and put out a little bit of
Yeah, a weird. I love this anachronistic base because base wasn't in the NES ones, so they made an
they
NES
had to
sprite.
make a reverse one.
They're reverse engineering an NES level sprite for base. That's amazing.
Oh, I just thought about maybe. Wiley, how dare you? I was thinking about it. They might have taken the Mega Man 9 base, or like 10. I think he came in one of those versions.
Did he come?
as well.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't play the retro.
Yeah, the
style
retro
one,
revival ones. Like one of those two. He might be in one of those. I do not remember.
That would track because he's in the story by that point, like Akuma in Tekken, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was always there.
He was always there,
Yeah,
just waiting.
Why is everyone questioning Akuma and Tekken? He was always there. Just look at the background of Tekken 5.
Yeah, he was just waiting, dude.
Yeah.
Like, come
He-
on,
he
it's
had
not
to-
that hard to explain.
Yeah. All right, so here's some corrections here on some things just to make sure everything is cooking and going well here. Going back to the Crash Man 1 stage. The sick nastiness. This is like it's going to be a very hard stage to maneuver. And it's still got all-time bangers on these games here. They did not stop.
So the thing is, this is so weird because my first instinct was don't touch them. Yeah, that will damage you.
Yeah.
But this is a versus game. It doesn't damage you.
Yeah.
You can exist if he gets inside the hitbox, just like with Sadie.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta get behind those cheeks.
Exactly. Now, we call that a mix-up in the business, right? You gotta get behind your
This
opponent.
man's sword
Sword?
skills.
He's climbing a ladder with one
Tickety
hand.
tackety, tickety tackety.
Yo. All right, Nightman or whatever one you might be too good for all of us.
Yes, them tornadoes going the wrong way, Chief.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the interstitial enemies in this stage are doing a lot more work than Nightman.
Bro,
here.
he doesn't even gotta do anything.
Right, don't go up there.
Don't go, dude. Just stay there. You're good. Just stay.
Yeah, he played. It's over. All right, he's got a shield. The only thing that can counterplay a sword is a shield, probably. Oh no, never mind. He tried to block that. Didn't work.
You're done. You're toast.
It's
This guy,
over.
Swordman, is too good.
Sword is too strong. All right, it's him. It's Mega Man. All right, the boss.
Oh!
The parry's going wild out here. I love that scene.
Oh, back at you, Chief.
Yeah. All right, so now we got the third strike here.
That's this corny spinning son of a bitch. He takes him out.
No.
Dizzy the Capsule does the job.
Once again, like you said, you got to get behind in those cheeks right there, and the little spinny Dizzy guy just rolled on in and just went,
Honestly, he said, I feel like this is my home. Now I live here.
right,
in
exactly.
the cheeks.
You cannot block two ways. That's impossible. This is no Grand Blue here.
No.
No guard
Two
button.
cheeks, but one direction. That's
Yeah.
all you got, right? You know.
Two cheeks, one enemy. Let's go. Oh, gosh. But good stuff nonetheless there. That game is just a lot of fun. I've never really seen it in action all that much. But
We got some interesting sort of damage readouts,
Ooh,
right?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. So the damage given is like 112, and I believe that's from player 2, the person who lost the match. And player 1 just sat there
you
and
got to
just let
use
the enemy
stage
go.
hazards, essentially.
Yeah,
That's what we're
exactly.
doing.
Let the stage do all the work for you. Why
NPC
work harder?
allies.
Yeah, yes. Look, it's very much like Doom, where you let the enemies hit each other, you let them all fight.
Exactly.
You say, once that's all cleaned up and done, I'll roll in and I'll just swap it out. Here.
It's basically the inspiration for Elden Ring summons.
Exactly.
Basically what happened.
Let me
This
solo
fan
him.
game,
Yeah.
Miyazaki played this particular fan game and was inspired.
Yeah, he's here right now.
Right
He
now.
talked to me about it. We had lunch over Portillo's. And
He's in the crowd. He loves Portillo's, Chief.
Yeah.
That guy's obsessed
Yeah.
with Portillo's.
I'm like, hey, you can't get another cake shake, and he just gives me that smile like, can't I?
All right, so we have Violent Ken versus some guy.
Yeah. Violent Ken versus normal Ken.
John some guy.
Yeah. But we got Hoju versus Luconia.
Very
Lucona,
nice.
excuse me. Luca Capona. I keep saying it wrong. Better really think about the characters here. So this is actually a time where it's like your Mega Man knowledge has to come into play.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
if you know the projectiles they fire, which appear up to this point to be fairly accurate to their inspirations,
Yeah.
their original showings, then you would maybe know which one you want. I'm thinking, why the hell isn't anybody play Flash Man?
Oh, God. Yeah, how would that work in this game? Because it's meant to freeze the opponent and then you can blast them for free.
Is that a button? Is
Yeah.
freeze a button?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Is Flashman even here?
How about Snake Man? Crawling
Yeah,
projectiles?
all the way through. That's true. And ain't no one picking Bubble Man.
Bubble Man, no.
No.
Bubble Man, I'm not giving up free dubs.
Oh, yeah,
You pick Roll, though.
Roll Man. I know
Roll
her.
Woman Man.
Yeah,
there
Woman
it is.
Man. Finally, after all these years, they made a woman
They
man.
made a Woman Man.
But it was like, but it's Splash Woman. Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, she's going to sweep up the competition. It's going to be a clean sweep out here. Love to see it. Oh, yo, stay in the corner. All right.
Oh my God! It smacks him. No, he's
getting knocked
Akuma.
away. Yeah,
He's
it's
Akuma
getting away.
dashing.
Yo, shouts to
Okay,
the Pride
because
Demon
the
shirt.
train. It's a train
Yeah,
run.
It's a little choo-choo action. You can't suplex that one, though. All right, so we got Shadow Man out here, if I remember correctly. This room is doing work out here. She doesn't have much life left, but, you know, get as much. That reaches that high. Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. The Proto Man
That's going to reflect.
returns.
Just don't do anything.
Yeah.
Just stand still.
Actually, I don't know
Stand
if they know how to
still,
use shield. That's the thing.
Get your shield out. Get your shield out.
Yeah, you got to block the shot. Okay.
Toast. You're toast.
Yeah. Luka Kona doing really well here. The sword is back.
Sword
once
man.
again.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's going to dash under.
Yeah, you
Press down jump, dude. Down jump.
You got to slide there. Get out of the situation. All
Bro
right.
said you can't catch me.
Yeah.
I'm too squirrely.
Yeah, look at me. I'm just a little guy. It's my birthday.
I'm just a chill guy.
Yeah. Woo! This is big three.
You
Stooges.
can't. You're too big.
You're too big. Oh my God! Just split through the legs. That was like a Home Alone maneuver.
Come on, you horses' asses.
Oh, okay. Big swinging energy there. It's
Nice skull, man.
Skull Man's here. He's doing it. He can shoot anywhere at this point. I don't think he can slide though. He's got them bad robo legs.
Oh man, he's old. He's
Oh
dusty.
no, I understand, brother. That's why you're already Skull. You're dead.
Just gotta give him a couple more times. He's close.
Uh-oh. He's back, though. He's not dead yet.
He reses.
He reses.
He revives.
He's back, baby.
Oh, you
And,
still got him.
I'm going to miss that guy.
You got him.
One of the organizers yelling at us, I didn't know they picked TJ Combo. Don't get back to the Killer Instinct. Heck yeah. A second sign of life out here using that
I
Gil
think that
super art.
I think roll was a great call. Roll
Roll's a
range.
great call,
Roll
yeah.
and it knocks them back, which is what you really, really want. So
Right.
against a projectile character, not so much. But you got to look at who they're picking.
Right.
All short range characters.
Yep.
Even Ninja Star.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
projectile, but it's not long range.
Yeah, it just goes a little bit distance
So
and
you
it
can
returns
box
right
them
back.
out. Right.
So I didn't see the picks on the other side there, but if that's true, I think we're going to see some actual tactical play out here. Okay, try to swing at first. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out there. Oh, no, the gravity is going buck wild. How are you going to deal with this? All right, so that will make it a little bit hard here. Choo-choo man just throwing stuff up in the air like he just don't care. All right, yeah, get out of here, you. Ooh, okay. The smooth man's doing great.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
That's all right.
Yo.
Hit him.
Yo, yeah. Yo, beat and sweep that ass. Let's go.
Oh! Right
Okay.
through them, no resistance. Proto Man on deck.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, he has a reflect. He said,
Dosta. And now, like, they're just on the other end there, just trying to attack one another. And just, it's really hard to get away in this situation because there's nowhere far away you can stand and get a good shot at your opponent.
no.
So this might be good for Shadow Man here.
Whoa, that was two. What's
Oh.
going on? He's
There's-
got multiple.
New attacks just dropped.
What are the two bars? Is that an ammo bar so you spin specials?
I think there's an ammo bar for specials and then the health bar. Yeah, I believe you're correct.
So that's how the two are coming out. He's spending. Nobody's been spending up to this
Meter.
point.
Yeah, you got a spin meter to make meter.
Classic. That was in the art of the deal, I think.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Some GG's there.
Some GGs.
Everyone's laughing. No one knows what's happening. Everyone's having a good time. That's all you can ask for sometimes in this workaday world.
Nah, we must have had deal tariffs up there. They were not spending.
Right, yeah.
Like, honestly. Because as soon as 2 came out, I was like, wait a minute. This is Mega Man. There's an ammo bar.
Right, exactly. I forgot about the most basic tenets of Mega Man. I'm so stupid.
You shoot Bubble Man with the thing that hurts Bubble Man, and he goes, oh.
Once again, ain't no one picking Bubble
Classic.
Man.
Bubble Man is a rat. That would be hilarious if he was like Akuma level, like
Right,
a
yeah.
balanced Akuma level.
Right, exactly. It's like, wait, it turns out actually you can space control
Oh,
all the bubbles.
No, what would be sick is if he were like a 8-2 matchup against everybody except one character, and it was 10-0.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Except his weakness, right?
Yeah, he has one weakness and that's it. But the rest of the
One
game,
weakness.
easy. Clean him
Yes.
up. It's easy.
Yeah. That would be amazing. So you got to pick counterplay just for that character.
Right. But that's what the team factor comes in for. You know, it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
you
you've got
can
3.
have Virgil, but
This is a king of fighter.
Yeah,
This is a king of
exactly.
This is a Koff-like.
It's like, look, you can have your Virgil, you can have your Mr. Karate, but it's like someone else along that way will also be able to take them on. You bounce around that aspect, that expectation. What a game. And I think we have another one coming up as well. We shouldn't be switching out the game quite yet, so we get to see one more set of matchups, hopefully.
Excellent. Still getting those matches together. But hey, let's talk about who we want to see up here, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, there are several characters in here I think are huge missed opportunities, and they're really stage dependent.
Yeah.
Because just like we saw in the V stage where they're going up and down, I mean, that changes everything immensely. I'm thinking, though, that Magnet Man,
Okay.
Gemini Man, Snake Man, and Flash Man are all going to be like top tier picks.
So I'm curious about Flash Man, because like you said, his ability is to freeze the screen and then shoot at you freely. I think that has some justice there. I will say, one thing we did not see was Woodman and the shields.
Man, that was my next one. We're on the same wavelength, dude.
Yeah, it's like, what do the shields do? Does that make so that you have a close-range character a complete pain in the ass to use because you can't get any closer? Does it actually block shots? How well does it block shots? Does it just mitigate damage? There's so much stuff that shields can do in this game that would just absolutely screw the competition,
And
I
you
feel
don't
like.
even know. There's Sheep Man or something down there.
Oh, yeah,
Is that
yeah.
Ram Man?
I think it's Sheep Man, actually.
Sheep Man?
Elect Man, maybe?
They
No.
were really running out of names
Right,
towards
yeah.
like 5 and 6.
Do you think Sheep Man's soft?
I think
Or do you think it's like a robot, like, fused metal out?
there might be some pillowiness
Okay,
to it.
okay.
It's possible. So we're going with the extra life.
Yes. Shout out to Extra Life out there. Always
I
doing good
think
stuff for the
anchoring
community.
with the extra life is maybe the strongest thing. So you can
Yeah.
make sure to finish them off.
Right.
We got Crash Man and we got Flash Man. Okay, we're going to see Flash Man.
So we're going to see Flashman out there. I'm very, very curious. I believe Skullman also has a shield, though, now thinking about it. So there should also be a shield on him, too. So maybe that's the meter spin. All right, so think about here. We got Base coming back. Base is a very shockingly popular pick, considering people didn't
Top
like
man?
his game.
Oh, man, okay.
And ain't no one's picking Splash Woman out here, so I think that's a missed opportunity, too.
No. Bro.
I think Hardman is actually right in the dab middle. Yeah. Woodman's definitely in there, like my Woodman, but Hardman I think is just looking in the middle, just looking at you like brother.
And that's honestly how they got canceled. You know, Hardman
Yeah.
and Woodman, they're acting really inappropriately with Splash Woman.
Right, yeah. They put it all into the same game and like, wait, why is everyone mad at us?
Right. And then, of course, Snake Man comes in like, you want to see the snake? And I'm like,
No,
bro, it's 2025. You can't be just saying shit like that.
You know, coming in like, Dungeons and Dragons characters, like, you want to see some sticks to snakes?
You wanna see some snakes? I got a snake.
Ooh, Shadow Man can drop or jump from the wall. So they actually have movement abilities per character, too, that we haven't been
That's
seeing.
right, because in the game, he gets up there.
Yeah, that's actually accessible to everyone. We have not even scratched the surface of this game yet. Wow. By God, let's go. All right, we got the Flashman stage as well, if I remember correctly. I like how Skullman just starts off dead. Like, sorry, I was taking a little bit.
Okay, so he spends in a large projectile.
Yep.
Is he toast? He's just
There's a
dead!
hole!
He's not, he doesn't even come back down, he's just dead!
Who put that there? Flashman, I hate your guts right now.
Okay, so Flashman is hella fast. Okay, that tracks.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it's almost a detriment because you can't even get like anywhere you want.
Bro's
to.
like, I'm out of control.
Yeah, I don't want to move. Now there's a hole down there.
I'm stuck.
Help! Someone call the police! Guard! All right. Oh my gosh, Shadow Man is doing so much work here. We're about to crash
Now
out.
the mines track for me. I like that.
That's true, but it's like you have to hit them too with the actual explosion part. Well, don't say anything, Kai.
See, but the trick is hitting them with it.
Yeah.
Pow.
Yeah, well, you're right, Ryudo. That is the trick. Oh, you can stick it to them as well? Wait, do you have to explode it yourself too? Or just take a while? Okay, maybe it just takes a while.
So, was that quicker? That was quick, man. Because he didn't have a flash.
Oh, right, because the boomerang.
The boomerang was... I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
We're all bad at this game, and we're talking about you as well, Chad. This is your fault.
Chat, thank you for the call out.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All right, getting with the next one. No!
Dead!
They dropped the base.
Bro, is that Kitty Cat Man?
Wait, who is
Oh, it's stuck to him!
Yeah, he's... All right, stick it to them. Oh my gosh.
Bro, Kitty Cat Man, look at him! Look at him, he's got claws!
Oh, he's so cute. I want to pet him. Yeah, just give him a
His
little-
battle cry.
Yeah. All right, thinking about it here, but like, cannot get down there. Not much life left. Oh, that is unfortunate. Stuck in that little bit of a corner there. Kitty Man takes it home.
Oh my god. Victor's celebration, cleaning oneself.
Right, yeah. Not even staying in the box for that celebration there. Bye, okay.
Peace out.
Yeah,
I guess I'm done.
Yeah, when you have a Mega Man battle at like 7, but you have a date at 8. I feel like that was a pretty overall good pick for a Jao Jotaro.
Early death, disastrous.
That was unfortunate. Hopefully we'll not see that again and be a little bit more aware of the holes in the stage. But that was the first stage we've seen with a hole as well.
So yeah, Quickman was 4, right?
4.
3 or 4. I think it was 4.
Quickman, I think it's like number 2.
Maybe, because I thought Flashman was...
Oh, Flashman's 2, you're right.
Yeah.
Right. So he must be 3. I think you're right, for 3.
Okay.
I don't think he's 4. I think that's just a little bit later, if I remember correctly.
2? Really, Chet? It was 2?
Never mind.
When was Flashman? Was Flashman 4?
Flashman's 2. He's definitely 2.
Flashman's 2 because it had the... and it tried to get you. You had to drop down real fast.
Exactly. They made a whole new nightmare character for you to deal with.
I think Gemini Man could be the pick. 2 guys?
Yeah.
2 guys?
Two
I need
guys.
more men.
Yeah, 2 guys, 1 man. They're not going to invite us back in commentary at this rate.
They're both in 2? Oh, my God. I'm cooked.
My
I'm
gosh.
cooked, Chad. I'm cooked.
The mega fraud is in front of you, everybody.
Oh, my God.
All right, so what we got here? What stage are we picking?
Pick a stage with no platforms. The sand stage.
Oh, you want to see Final Destination?
I want to see Final Destination. Because sand stage, you can...
Yeah, just sink and it's like, getting like a little jacuzzi there.
Oh, Proto Man 1. That's your Final Destination.
Oh, you saw it? You seen it?
Okay, we got Hard Man.
Hard Man.
Hard Man stage. We're getting hard.
All right, getting harder on the streets here. I love how they both shot in there and immediately jump. Oh, my God, the Ass Eaters. I forgot they were in this stage.
Oh, my God.
There they are once again.
Bro, he didn't help at all. The dog gave him a lift, but what is that going to do here, bro?
Yo,
That doesn't help.
Bro, dog, I need a lift. We are very handsome, Mega Man. Not like that.
You couldn't be the jet dog? This sucks.
You're Boing. Rush is shitting on himself.
I want Jet Rush.
I want to see a cool
Spring Rush. He doesn't help at all.
I want to see the band Rush. All right, now they're playing like the longest distance game right now. And so long distance that Mega Man's going to the sky and it ain't helping nothing.
All right, yeah, and he's toast. Still got a third of a life bar. Let's see Crash Man get in here.
All right.
Okay, now this is dangerous because all you got to do is lay it maybe right here.
Oh, and put it right on his face there. There we go.
Yeah, right there. And you got to dodge out of it.
There
This side of the stage is not conducive to be fighting against Crash Man. Got to get close. Got to get in there behind the cheeks.
Oh my gosh, it is working really well actually. Just get in there, just fight. Oh my gosh, Crash Man's crashing out.
Oh my God, projectile supremacy.
Help! Someone help Crash Man. All right, Heats Man is here.
I'm a lighter.
Yeah. His suit is on fire right now. Ain't no one
I'm
helping
actually
him out.
a lighter. Like, I have butane inside my body.
Oh, okay.
Yo, this sucks to fight against. Holy.
Hold.
Living projectiles? Spend it. Yes, spend it. Now you're toast, kitty cat man.
Yeah, all right. Burn off all that fur there. Get a little nair on you. Oh, my gosh. You can't even chase him down at this point here. He's a little bit too quick. Too quick to quit.
Getting close. Got to fire a little bit more.
All right.
Oh, you're toast. You got to jump.
No!
Oh!
And standing up and giving those GGs of all time and doing the flex as well. That's the energy you need to bring to Mystery Game Tournament.
Oh, man. As soon as Rush came out and it was Spring Rush, you just know you're cooked. Like,
Right, yeah. It's like, what's that supposed to do? Where do I go from
oh, my
here?
God, Rush, you had one job.
Right. All your other forms are actually there. Give me Motorcycle Rush even. Like, I'll take that. God.
There's one that carries you across the level.
Right.
And this guy's like, I've got a spring in my back, and
Right.
like you could get higher altitude if that was useful.
Rush, please. I need to get high.
Rush, oh my God. If you talk about the spring one more time, I swear to God.
What if Rush came out and is like, I like the Springer? I like the Springer. It's like, you
in the springer.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Still good stuff there. This game is exciting. This is a game of all time.
That was wonderful. And you know what I think the Mega Man Arena team came through with was the faithfulness to the boss and characters, like their movesets. Really just saying, we want to make this as accurate to it within reason.
Right.
That's actually a really great idea. I love that.
Exactly. You know, how do you make a platform fighter based off a game that has so many different types of platforms and integrate it with every single character in that game? I feel like from all the stages we've seen, I've seen a different use for each character we've seen so far in various different stages.
That had Smash levels of stage applicability. Those stages were massively different. Even the last one, it was the only like truly flat one we saw where there was no things to jump on above. It really changed the trajectory of the match. And then the thing is, when the plan comes apart and the scramble gets together and they just go,
yeah. There's nowhere to hide.
It's like banging two G.I. Joes
Yeah,
together.
exactly.
And then they're like, who's going to win that one? Well, Miss Swordman, of course. Like,
The one time we needed Swordman most, he wasn't there.
We cried out for a hero, and he said nothing.
Yeah, he said nothing because he's like died every single game he's been in so far. We stopped reviving him, stopped giving him money.
All right.
We in the streets? Okay. can't see it right now, but we're kind of. I don't know what this is, but I'm kind of feeling it. Oh, it's Mike. Hi, Mike.
This is definitely some. I asked my friend Jeff to make the music for my game. Ask music. What was your budget for the soundtrack? I asked my friend Jeff.
Yeah, one Jeff. It doesn't even have to be that same Jeff. It could be any Jeff. It's not Jeff Olin either. All right.
McCannon bot.
I read it as McCannon boy.
It says boy. It
does read boy, but that makes a lot of sense.
Soccer boy, is that the character?
Wait, he's just standing there. He's just stanced up. He's ready to go.
That's just an Englishman. That's just one English
Right,
guy.
yeah. Football man. Not that football, though. All right, turn down the music a little bit there, cowards.
Yeah, game sound a little egregious.
Okay.
Nice.
Yo, shouts to production.
Production on point once again.
Everyone say thank you, production. They don't get enough thanks throughout the day.
Yeah, also my blood alcohol level's a little low if anybody could fix that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Production help.
Any production help you can get.
And they're throwing me in. Yay!
See, that's the beauty of that. Yeah. That's the beauty of it. Alcohol level.
Yeah.
Alcohol level.
No.
Blood alcohol level.
Yeah.
He tossed me some food to make sure my blood sugar level was going. No, it's not a life or death measure. It's a life or death measure.
Yeah. Look, you're getting messed up on these chewy bars.
I will die if I don't dull the pain.
Yeah. You're getting messed up on these chewy bars. I understand, all right? You got those granolas in there. If you ferment it a little bit, you're going to get just fermented granolas. Gross.
So I would have assumed, just based on what we're looking at, that this was like a 99-cent Steam game.
Yes.
This is on the Switch.
Wow, that's not the word I expected to come out of your mouth there.
This is a Switch game, apparently.
Wow. Okay. You'll bet. All right, we got Ethan versus Mike. That's a matchup I never thought I'd say in the entirety of my fighting career. Ethan versus Mike.
These characters have Tekken names.
They do,
but without like Tekken designs.
Yeah.
Because if you think like if you were to be like, Brian versus Steve.
True.
You would be like,
okay,
all right,
right at
sure.
the local bar, then I guess.
Wow, these characters are massive, and this frame rate is low.
You're right. Oh. All right, knock him down there, Ethan. Let's go. Toadman John. Dodging over the Tatsumaki into the air.
I guess we got EX Tatsumakis to take him up, yeah.
All right, got some electric Hadokens.
Chip damage in play.
Oh, my God. Ethan's taking damage out here. The armor does nothing. Oh, my gosh. Toadman John finding Ryu Mike out here.
Legally distinct Shoryukens in play.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
It looks like Shoryuken, but for reasons of international copyright law, it isn't.
Yeah.
But it looks like it.
I can't believe it's not Shoryuken.
Right, exactly.
I like the little combo from Ethan, and then what if I just DP afterward anyway, though? Ooh.
Oh!
Hey!
4-4.
Yo, the 4-Yuken, let's go. Oh, now that one's just manual. Oop, all right, good chain. Up to it again, and let's go, and the counter hit.
Now we're starting to get some Rekkas in here, some chains.
Yo, yeah, wrecking the opponent right now. I love that Hoju getting on the board. All right, jumps over, nice. The super maybe? Or is this an install? I think it's an install. It's hitting twice. That did so much damage as a result. All right,
how long does it last? Okay, he's out.
Yeah, he's out of bar.
He's out.
He spent it. Now he can make more meter, though.
But 4, it's all guaranteed, and you can probably hit confirm it?
Yeah, it looks like just slow enough with so much hit stun. Blocks it. Ran up and did another DP. Toadman John is my hero. All right, now we know it's 4. All right, now.
Ah! What?
It's cut it out. I lied. I'm so sorry, Toadman John.
No way.
I have never seen someone pop up as hard by just doing all DPs all day. Mike, you gotta get behind the wall. You gotta get from behind the wall.
Gotta get behind the wall. What I love about Mike is that this the character icon insinuates he's wearing like a tech suit, but he's in his pajamas.
You just pointed that out, and I now realize, no, he just woke up and it's like, oh God,
he just got out of bed.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is Ethan's character select icon is as he appears in the game, whereas Mike forgot to put his tech suit on.
Right, he's like, oh man, I might need that. Well, whatever, I got DPs for days. It's okay. Ooh. All right, trying to use Wreck on the other side there. Oop, good confirm. Doesn't knock down.
Doesn't knock down, is it plus though?
Yeah, that's a good point. And if they can figure out a throw after that, too, that might be okay.
Oh,
my
the classic
gosh.
crouch
Crouch
medium into fireball.
I don't know what else to say. Like, this was just a very clean Ryu match. Why did that do 12 hits and then exit out to menu? It's saying, you're so cooked, we're exiting for
Bro, that
you.
super sends you back to menu?
It's like, you already died twice.
That super is cracked, dude. It actually
Right.
cancels the match?
Yeah, match cancel? Yo, you need like at least 75 bar for that.
Holy crap. I love how everybody gets a name.
Yep.
Not the one guy.
Yeah, you know.
For no reason.
Yeah, no.
Not any reason.
You know, he's just new to the area. You know, they're not used to seeing guys like
Guys
him.
like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Not specific reasons, just in totality, guys like that.
Yeah. Mike came out and is like, you from around here?
Is
boy?
that a boxer?
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
Yeah.
first of all, we don't say that with
right.
a hard
Yeah,
R.
exactly.
We don't say boxer, okay?
Yeah. You're like, come on, cut it out. You get with the times, Mike.
Exactly. Come on.
Mike would never understand.
Mike, look at my dude. Mike does not see race.
No,
Like, look
no.
at this guy.
Yeah, he would
He
absolutely
definitely
think
says he doesn't
that's
see race.
right.
Like,
I mean, in all fairness, he just got out of bed. Whoa! Okay, that was a wall bounce.
oh man, we got mechanics. We got mechanics at play.
And
So
we're-
yeah, I'm just starting to notice something, and that is that these men are like 50 feet tall.
Oh, they're monstrously huge.
They're not just big on the screen. That is a normal fence. That is a normal building. Those are normal wooden pallets and
Yep.
normal gas tanks. These characters are actually 50 feet tall.
They are actually massive. It's like, brother, Ethan, what are you doing here? The New York Knicks need you.
Which makes it all the more strange that one of them could actually find shoes to wear.
You know what? I don't blame Mike for wearing whatever clothes that he slept in that day because he probably
Right.
can't find anyone else to make clothes for him. Hey.
Does this have no cooldown?
Yeah, what? Are you just doing DP over and over because you cannot be stopped?
Right, it's a one-button mode. It's basically got modern controls.
Oh yeah. This is the future that they hated. This is
Right.
what they expected.
This set the trend before 2XKO.
Yeah.
Anybody can play this game. That's
Right.
why it's so popular, right?
Exactly. Everyone can do DP into DP into DP into DP. Why not? Oop, all right.
5?
Rekka stick.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, install!
Yep. Install time.
No, not with the one-button DPs though.
No. That ain't happening right now. Do not approach Mike. He's like Lubu. All right. Try to jump with that fireball or electric ball. Excuse me. We have fireball at home. Oh, all right.
I do love the static, unchanging face.
Right. It's like just zooming on his face, like, oh, Mike's plotting something, or he's just hungry. I can't really tell.
Shin Shoryuken or whatever.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm sweepy. I'm sleepy little guy.
Oh,
jeez. God.
And now when he needs the DP.
Right, exactly. Ooh.
So yeah, because the game is what the game is, we have no idea whether this is punishable or even negative.
Right.
It could be plus.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point here, like, that might be plus, and I just don't realize it.
Oh!
Ooh. Okay, maybe you can't combo after it hits the wall or something like that, but it feels like you should be able to. Ooh. Okay, DP. Mike, win.
So there were a completely variable number of DPs after the Super Flash. I have
Yeah.
no idea whether it does anything or just, like, is it install? If they're all installs?
You know what I think it legitimately was? Is like, okay, they found out it was doing one, but they were kind of mashing through anyway, and they found out it's like, oh, I could just kind of keep doing it, and maybe thought to themselves like, oh, that's how the move works. I'm supposed to be able to do DPs over and over and over again for a set amount of time, and then just realized later, like, wait, I can just do one, and I'm done. But if I keep doing it, now they have to guess for me instead. Genius play, honestly.
That was pretty remarkable. Plus on block DPs are a thing.
They were a
They're
choice
a
of
thing.
all time.
Yeah.
A bad one, but a choice of all time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say Mike looks like main character.
Yeah.
Character energy for sure.
Unless McCannon Boy is someone else.
Yeah, Mr. McKay. I'm honestly excited to see Soccer Boy or Soccer Man.
Soccer, but yeah.
Soccer Boy.
Soccer Boy, yeah, that's a boy.
That man with the beard is
Yeah,
a boy.
It's like that whole JoJo show is like, I'm just a normal 13-year-old high school
Right,
student. But I think at this point, we're just going to see Mike all the way down. I don't blame anyone for picking no one else. Mike seems good.
Here's the thing is, I think Soccer Boy may have a projectile, and that could be unbelievably cracked in this game.
It could be. Maybe that's what the answer is. Like, if someone's going to DP all the time, just kick stuff at them. All right, there's Mike. There's not even different colors. Oh, no, they're going to get so mixed up. I like how they're fighting.
That blocks the foreground, blocks the sight of the. Oh my God.
Gosh. We thought we learned this lesson. We were fools. But you know what?
It's the Street Fighter beach stage all over
Yeah,
again.
we're so back, baby. Let's go. And what I'm also realizing now, the stage, they were just upstairs last stage. Now they're just downstairs right there. This is the same spot.
That's really great, dude.
That's Mike's house down there.
Yes.
So
Do we have moving trains in the background?
Please say
the
yes.
production quality on this game
is maxed out right now. All right, maneuverable, being maneuvered right now. With that Ryu stand heavy from Street Fighter 4 specifically, he's swinging for that thing. And, well, Mike's dead, but at least we have another Mike. All right, jumping in here. Nice jump kick. Tries to do actual crosses and stuff like that. Oh, this is painful. All right.
I was going to say, throw a fireball.
Yeah, Mike's getting serious.
Where is that steam coming from?
Oh,
it's coming from nowhere.
I was going to tell you, coming from my Steam folder, but no, that's coming from
Where
nowhere.
is that steam emitting from?
It's just how the area works, okay? Mike's house is not well put together.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wait, that was a little
We
bit
have
of a
air
jumble
combos,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, hold on a sec. It's actually looking pretty good here. Jumps over once again.
Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, jeez.
All right, DP on their wake up, DP on my wake up.
There's a lot of Ryu animations.
Yeah, these are 100%.
There was a spinning back kick that looked like
that
actually just like that.
That was just a heavy. That was just the heavy kick from Ryu.
Double punch.
Yeah. Oh, Mike. What do you think Mike eats
Those
for
are
breakfast?
shipping crates, and they come up to his thigh.
You're right. He's a big fella. He's a big guy. Oop. Okay, I was hoping they do another DP for a combo, hopefully, but no, it didn't work out.
Really appreciating the vibraphone fighting game music.
Yeah.
This is a guy with mallets.
Yeah, this is Mike's theme right here. He's like, all right, well, I made some hot beats for you all if you want to sit down and hang out, you know. Anybody? Yeah, this is just wholesale Ryu. We have Ryu at home, Ryu. Oh, wow, that comboed? Okay. Sorry, Mike, I didn't know your game. You combo from so far away and so
not
late.
familiar with your game.
Yeah. All right, nice knockdown here with the counter. Hold on.
Oh, did you see that kick?
Yeah.
That was actually quite literally. Oh, what the hell?
Why?
18-hit DP?
That is the most disgusting sentence I think I've heard today. 18-hit DP. Like, Marvel vs. Capcom barely does that. And then it requires, like, fire, flames, going into the sky. Mike's just like, it's like, Mike, you're not doing anything different. 18 hits. What? You can't do that. That's illegal.
How did this happen?
Oh, my God.
How did this happen? I don't even – honestly, we're going to have to talk to the dev about that game. Let's take a short break while we get him on the horn and ask him, what the hell was that? All right, we'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Hey, boss man, what the hell was that? Come on now.
No coasts, no kings, only champions. More combo breaker after this.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Join us for EVO in Las Vegas this August and use the code CB25 to get $25 off your ticket this week. From beloved crossovers to 3D fighters, 8 classics return in the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, available now. Discover Tenno's newest drops, releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker, alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-0.gg.
Sheldon, we here at Wonderful Pistachios take your concerns about our no-shells ads very seriously.
Uh-huh. Then what's that?
Is that how people eat those?
You two, get in here!
I'm going in.
And the next time that you come back through here, make sure that you make a complete game with unique characters. I was on voicemail. He didn't answer my
He
call
didn't
at
pick
all,
up.
so
Yeah.
it doesn't seem as tough anymore. But hey,
Yeah.
welcome back everyone. We're back at more Mr. Game Tournament at Combo Breaker 2025. Joining here with Kai Kennedy. My name is Ryudo. After that high fighting action with giant men and slapping giant meat,
Right.
what are your thoughts?
I mean, high is certainly how I would describe the design philosophy of that game. It appears to be a lovingly crafted asset flip that could only be published in one place, and that was the dregs of the Steam store. I think that developer is responsible for several other titles. Urban Street Fight is certainly indicative of how I feel about the game. It's a little bit like, you know, his world-renowned Pac-Man clone, Pill-Eating Man.
Yeah.
That one was really good. I also appreciated the ladder action remake that he did that was Man Go Up Down. These were all really strong titles that I feel like really express the creative voice of the developer. And who can honestly forget the Midnight Club remake?
Oh yeah.
Right, Late Night Association.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
really, I mean, honestly, sometimes art just comes out of your body.
Exactly.
Right? And that's how I would describe that game. It was art that was ejected out of the body forcefully in a spray.
And now we got to enjoy it to the fullest ability. We've seen the highest level matchups in that game, so hopefully you take that home, everybody, and just really study from the match footage out here. All right, so what's this $1 game looking over here? this cheap asset flip game. What the heck's a Kirby?
Yeah, they couldn't even be bothered to design a whole character. Just do a
Circle, and then
come on,
oh my
laziness.
God. You make the eyes.
Who would ever believe that this is a real game?
Oh, food, real creative. I'm sure you created all that food yourself. Wow.
Oh, Strawberry Mountains, yeah. Oh, God, derivative slop.
So I have not thought about this game in a long time. I kind of forgot it existed, honestly. But man, this Kirby racing game, I saw a lot of friends playing it. I never really got around to it.
This is a cool game, and I like games that have textural elevation differences. I love the waffles, making it not just a straight run. That actually feels like awesome. It feels, you know what it reminds me of a little bit? Marble Madness.
Yo, it does. I didn't even think about it like that. That makes a lot of sense. But the thing is, I don't know what they're actually racing for. I don't know if they're actually doing just the points or if they're going until there's like an end-round game that they play. And like depending on all the food that you get along the way,
oh my God, there's a comeback mechanic. It stops the guy who's in first to break down the wall, gives everybody else a chance.
You got to
Party
break down the
game.
walls. Let's go.
Integrity ruined.
Yeah.
Competitive integrity destroyed.
When will Sakurai learn? But yeah, I don't know if they're going for like the entire end game or if they're just going for like, 2 races and saying the most gets the food.
Right. Will the time and berries be counted in an amalgam score or time? Like you have time reduced based on how many strawberries you get type of thing?
Exactly.
Let's see.
Or just stringently who finishes first as well. Because it looks like Zhao Jotao is like just going for the end as fast as possible and not worrying about the fruit. Ooh, but as he gets the hit though, we cook it in more ways than
we
one
basically
out here.
have the star, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of comeback mechanics here, yeah, get that big 50, eat that whole thing. Wheat and cake.
You gotta eat the other one.
Oh no, the little tin. Ah! All right, the differential of the score is buck wild right now. I don't know if that's going to come into play or if just finishing first is good enough, but that's a large curve.
So, yes, there is no time component. It's about who reaches the large cake to get the strawberries.
Exactly.
That's the point of being ahead is for that. And now we've changed our perspective to top down.
We have more mini games in place here.
And your size is larger. So if I know my party game mechanics, being larger is actually not a good thing.
Generally not, but you are throwing your weight around, and maybe that's just good enough to just like push people away and everything like that.
Because now we have a chance to get more strawberries because we're tiny.
Yeah, you kind of sneak into the crevices there like a Tom and Jerry type bit, like ooh, just gonna sneak into the kitchen.
And we're back to racing.
All right.
So let's see if we can observe a size difference.
Both on the die right now, it looks like. So.
Okay, we've sized up.
Yep. Okay, getting a little bit larger there. We're now Zhao Tao. It seems to be just kind of stay small, not getting any strawberries there. Happy with the 80-something that they already have.
party mechanics. Hoo, pow, hoo, ha, hoo, ha, hoo, ha.
Yeah, God, that took so much energy to break.
We got some jelly. We got more jelly. We got boosts. Oh my God, I'm a slime.
Oops.
Oh no, jumps into it.
Oh, shortcut station.
Oh, what was that blueberry? You dodged the blueberry?
No, oh my gosh, and they got knocked off the stage.
But
as
it's
well.
blue.
Yeah, and it's a berry.
There's
What's
a raspberry.
Antitoxinants in that thing.
Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh, you're burning. You got a pepper.
Oh, we hot right now. Let's go. All right, stop doing the way
Nice.
here.
More
Not-
strawberries. You got that 50. You got that 50.
Oh my gosh, gonna reach that and gonna eat very well. Gonna move on to the side here, get the 20.
Nice.
Actually, you know, thanks to being so ahead, Toadman John had actually got a huge comeback on that.
Hey, what's up?
Wow, yo.
What's up there, Curbster?
Yeah, all right, so-
Gourmet Battle Royale.
Yeah, so this is where the size matters, because now you can bully other Kirby's off the stage and keep getting bigger as well.
Oh no! Is he toast? Okay, he's fine. He's
Yeah,
fine.
He's got
fine.
a little bit of recovery left
Good.
here.
We're good.
Not cooked yet, chat.
Delicious sandwiches.
Oh
Delicious sandwiches.
no! The computer.
CPU?
The CPU. We might have to award a new champion, the first computer champion in all of Minecraft.
CPU 1 makes it through bracket.
Yeah. Beating everyone in Mr. Game Tournament. But at the same time, still trying to stay big out here, so it might just be an in count on the fruits.
Is CPU 1 gonna win?
I hope so. This would be very, very funny.
Oh my god.
Oh no, got knocked off the edge there, lost 10 more berries. Oh, but lands on the rest of the berries there, so he's a little giant cupcake guy. All right, got a fiver here. Oh, there's
Oh my
one
god,
off.
getting crazy.
Oh, this is very close, Kai.
Okay, we got first place back.
But just barely, but the fiver was grabbed, and you could knock him off from one way or the other, or maybe grab a fiver at the last second.
Just need a little bit. Just need a little bit. Overtime.
Oh, there's actually overtime. Oh, what a disappointment at this point here for Jow Joe Tao.
Running out of time. Running out of time. Get those fives. Get them berries.
Oh, and it was knocked out the last second. Toadman just lost so many berries as a result of that. The computer betrays the humankind. This is the AI future that we were trying to avoid.
Oh my god. Our mistakes writ large on the world stage for all to see. Faces covered in delicious cake.
But there are some bonuses
There's
here.
some bonuses. CPU 1.
CPU 1. CPU 1! Let's go, CPU 1!
Yeah!
But it looks like with the extra berry bonus,
Toad.
I think Toad won because the extra berry bonus at the end, like you said, like party game mechanics.
Party game.
Party
Let's
game.
go, baby.
Yo, can I hear for party games out here? Let's go.
My god. Totally fair.
Oh gosh, that is unfortunate to some degree there. You guys say I played really well, I played very safe at the end and all that sort of stuff, only to realize because I played safe the entire time, the game doesn't reward safe play.
Let's talk about the tactical prowess of CPU 1.
Yes.
Honestly, the champ of the game, coming through, consistently getting kills in that last game, in the melee, in the royale.
Exactly.
CPU 1 was absolutely bodying people out with the sharp elbows. Excellent play. Nothing but respect for CPU 1.
Yep, exactly. And got those extra bonus berries at the end as a result of being able to take everyone out on that final stage. Big, thick, massive, flexing
Damn,
on fools.
boy!
Yeah, damn, boy!
That
you
boy's thick!
So what a game, actually.
That's a fun little game that I would play for 5 minutes before losing my shit at the competitive integrity. No! I was ahead! I should have won! This is serious!
I'm the best player of all time in this game I just picked up today.
I'm gonna ruin this family moment! I should have won!
Johnny, you get out of here!
Oh, you think you're a big man? You think you're a big man for being your dad?
And you know what's great about, like, most people, like, now that we've been, like, growing up in games, stuff like that, we're starting to get the kids, and, like, they're starting to play games really early. And, like, I have friends who are like, okay, my kid's starting to beat me. It's like, oh, you're letting them win? No, they're just getting good.
Yeah, it's
and this sucks for
happening,
me and my ego. Oh, gosh. You know, video games, pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Man, we're getting to the point now where, like, you know what? I think fighting games more than any other kind of game alert you to design principles in other games. Like, you know, when you play It's funny, we were just talking about Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah.
So Dark Souls, it's you learn the vernacular of the thing you obsess about, and you use it to describe the world around you, right? The linguistic conveyance, right? So when you talk about iframes, iframes are the concept of invulnerability, but no one in fighting games uses the term iframes. They use stuff like hit or throw invulnerable. Right?
Yeah, it's got to be very specific types of invulnerability, or full invulnerability in some cases, and iframes in some cases you probably come from the speedrun community.
Exactly. You're talking about so there might be a number of frames where something is possible to happen. So you just use the description. But I think it's really cool. Since playing fighting games, I picked up fighting games late. I wasn't like a teenage fighting game guy.
Oh, okay.
Because I had like Tekken Tag and Virtua Fighter 4. I had games, but I didn't really understand them the way that like a fighting game person does.
Right.
Only in my 20s that I really start to understand fighting games. And then you understand almost all games a little better because it requires a level of autistic obsession that makes you want to dig super deep in a fighting game, and you start to see the matrix behind all other games a lot more than you did before.
Exactly.
So now when you see even party games, it's super fascinating to see like, oh, what mistake they've been going for? How do they code this? What mechanics make this possible or something good?
Right.
You just see it right away. It's a little bit like, if you see Epcot with the lights on, you can't go back, right? Like, you can't. Inside the pyramid, it's now just a building. It's you in fact, not in Mexico. You are not in the Yucatan. You are not by the pyramids. It's just a building, and you can't break the illusion anymore. But there is power in that, because honestly, I think I like seeing the game for its polygons and its hitboxes and its numbers more, because it makes you almost want to dig into everything with that. I really like it.
Yeah, it's just one of those deep appreciations for games that you realize, like, games are both very complex and extremely simple at the same time. It's like everything is kind of around the world of, like, here's the thing that you can hit, here's the thing that can hit you, and here's how you avoid it in some way, shape, or form. And you just play around that. So, like, I think kind of an example is, like, shmup players, where it's like, oh, yeah, you take your big ship, but right here is where you can get hit at, and then you play around that, you navigate it. So it's like the same thing. When they start hitting other games, it's like, oh, what can I navigate through to get to the situation, or is my hitbox, hurtbox interaction actually
right,
big
like
as it
hitbox,
looks?
hurtbox interactions, or the timing of things, or canceling windows. These are all things that happen in tons of games that most people that play them sort of understand them intuitively, but not really. So ever since, like a neophyte video game player may go, Mario feels good to play, and Bubsy does not.
Right.
Why? Oh, well, because the window for you to get Coyote Time jumps is wider in Mario.
Right.
So it feels better, and you make less mistakes, and there's a jump buffer so that if you press A right before you hit the ground, you will, in fact, jump. All these little tiny things that go into it that make you go, damn, this feels great to play.
Right. And, like, even kind of bringing the Bubsy thing in there, now you make me thinking about it here. It's like, yeah, there's just so many things in Bubsy that's like, yes, you have things that will kind of, like, slow down your descent and stuff like that, but that doesn't matter when everything else outside of that very kind of wide but not wide enough hitbox does not touch anything. So if you land on the ground, you have momentum, you run into something else instead, and like everything feels just slightly out of your control every time you press a button, do an action, move too fast, move too slow, jump high enough. You jumped high this time, but you didn't jump high this time. That inconsistency feels terrible.
It feels really bad. I remember playing some games when I was like, even before I had a Nintendo, I'm like 4, playing like MS-DOS games.
Yeah.
And you'd have like pixel perfect hitboxes, which meant when you move and you put your hand forward, you die because your hand touches the non-off-brand Goomba, and now you're dead. You're toast.
Right, exactly.
Little things. Oh, so we have what appears to maybe be a Super Nintendo or Genesis cut of
I'm gonna do
Kombat 1.
I think I might know what it is. I'm gonna do a reconnaissance real quickly here, because this might be the plug-and-play Jax Mortal Kombat version, like back like talking like 90s and early 2000s level.
Okay.
I'm gonna do reconnaissance here.
Yeah, the UI is very nondescript.
Fight. All right, I returned from my secret mission. They shot at me, but we're good. We're good. I think it might be a Genesis version, as far as I can tell up there. I'm trying not to get in their way, obviously, but looks like it might just be a Genesis version instead, more specifically. But I'm sure there's a nowhere in chat somewhere out there. It's like, well, actually, this is the 1982 release of Mortal Kombat. People don't know it existed back then.
You could. This one's tough because the color grading on Genesis versus Super Nintendo was significant enough that you can sometimes tell. But this is also, we are not seeing the scan lines you would have seen as a child.
Right.
So it's a little tough to tell. So this is Genesis?
My best guess is Genesis.
If there's no blood, then it's Super Nintendo.
But Super Nintendo didn't look this bad, did it?
It's because it had low-res scans. So there's no blood.
This can't be. I refuse. No, my Super Nintendo looked a lot better than this. No, my memories.
Yeah, because the color depth, look at the color grading on the stones. The Genesis, it would have a lot harder, it would have a lot harsher grading on that.
Yeah.
I might be talking out of my ass. This feels like, no, because the resolution was worse on the, I think you're right. I think it's Genesis.
Oh, you're rolling back.
I think it's Genesis.
You got net play. You're rolling back.
You know why it's Genesis? Because the solid colored sky.
Okay. See, I'm very new to like the Sega Genesis and Sega anything, honestly. So like, I'm only going for the most major vibes possible.
The Sega Genesis came out before and was definitely not as powerful, but it had some things it did better.
Okay.
Texture density, color, number of colors were not the things it did better.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm thinking that they simply did not have the budget to color the enormous skybox with anything resembling like a decent resolution and simply chose to go with solid blue.
Right. They had to already make, like 7 characters as is. It's like, oh, well, now we can't go color the sky as well. We have 2 ninjas, 1 yellow, 1 blue. What more do you want from us?
All right. Yeah.
All right, so the big thing about Metal Linus right now is that, yes, they're using Scorpion, but they're not using the Get Over Here move. They're not using that spear whatsoever. But Hoju has already figured out how to use the Frost move and is making hell out of Metal Linus.
I don't know if there were different buttons for the home version, but it would be, what, back, forward, punch, right punch?
Yeah, like back, forward punch or something like that. Yeah, I think it's light punch or high punch or low punch, whatever one it is. And I think it's low punch, but don't quote me on that.
And this is like a version of one of the more imbalanced ones. You need to sweep the hell out of this guy.
Yeah.
You need to sweep
100%.
this in.
Oh, you know what I just thought of? If it's a Genesis version, that's 3 buttons instead of 4. Or
Punch, kick, block, right?
Yeah, and blocking I think is start. So they don't have high punch or low punch because they wouldn't have enough buttons.
Holy smokes!
I just thought about that.
Holy smokes!
Oh my God, how does this work then?
It works by having characters only take up half of the screen.
But that's a good start. You're right. That said, the background doesn't actually look too bad. Now you pointed it out.
Oh my! The hitboxes suck.
Oh my gosh. Metal Alliance is actually like trying their best out here, but just no special moves are gonna make hell out of it. That was a mic finish.
Yeah.
Let me just uppercut you really hard.
That was. This is rough.
Yeah.
This is rough.
Yeah.
This is no Neo Geo Pocket SNK.
Yeah.
That is a clean version of a game.
All right. We might be getting something really cool here. Hold on a sec.
Hi. You have something for me. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yo, look at that, y'all.
I have a wonderful rendition of possibly the best character to ever grace the digital format.
You know what? We got a little bit of spare time. Come on over here for a sec.
Come
on over here a
come
sec. Tell us
on
about the art, who you are.
Over here. I'm gonna hand you. I'm gonna
Yes,
hand you that.
absolutely.
I'm gonna hand you this. Why don't you come sit right here for us?
Come on down for a second. We gotta change these games out here. This is your time to shine.
This is you. I'm gonna ask you a few questions about this because I want the world to know about what you've done here. Please. So as you can see, I'm gonna hold it up one more time, and I want you guys to know who made this right here. There is a beautiful little card there. The white balances get thrown off a little bit. I hope you guys can see it. Almost scribbles. There's even a little QR code there. Made a wonderful piece of art, fan work for this. This is fantastic. This is really wonderful.
Thank you.
So what possessed you to make such a fantastic piece of work?
Okay. I've been playing Skullgirls since I was in 8th grade.
8th grade.
And Beowulf Beowulf is definitely top 3. He's number 1. I love him. But I made this last year. It was like I had just finished my junior year of college, so I was like, I need something to draw other than homework. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to draw him. I've never drawn him before. So this is my first time drawing Beowulf.
I think you knocked it out of the park. Absolutely. So please, again, now that I'm not throwing the white balance off, here is, there we go, guys. Please check out this artist. She is working hard out here, making fantastic pieces, and I know I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much for your gift.
Oh, wait, I have one question.
Yes, I can sign one of them. Yes. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't have a pen on me. Jess, do you have a pen, production? Oh, no, we do.
Oh, cool.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
I
Grab it. He'll jump back on. You'll grab yours, and I will sign this for you gleefully. Front or back? Because back will stick, right? Front. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, what a wonderful time out here. This is what video games are about, y'all. We get to see moments like this, connections through our games, connections through art. You do not have to be a fighting game player to be a part of the community whatsoever. It's about what you can do in front of the art, what you can do in front of the commissions, what can you do in front of cosplay, what do you do to support the community
There
as
you
a
are.
whole, and here it is.
Thank you so much again for the lovely gift. I will remember it for always. I will frame it. Hey, come by the Skullgirl stations. We'll play. All right. See you then.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Please grab your cool backpack as well.
All right. Par excellent. You love to see it.
Yeah, 100%. That is the sweetest thing I think I will see all weekend. I don't think anything's going to top that, my friend. Oh, God, that's so adorable. Ah, that's so cool.
That is really one. But, you know, that's the thing I really love coming out to it is every time you have somebody, they tell you what was important to them.
Yeah.
I was playing since 8th grade and I saw Beowulf. I've had people come and say, I saw Beowulf and it gave me the strength to come out to my parents.
Yeah.
I played Beowulf and I just knew I wanted to be more like Beowulf. And it gave me something like that is like, it is so awesome. And you know what? I think that's just one little example about something we all feel for some reason about fighting games or party games.
Right.
It's anything that's bringing us together is incredible.
Exactly. You know, I was having a conversation with someone else. Since I do stream on my side and everything like that, they met me for the first time in person. They were saying, yeah, this thing that you said about 2 years ago about like going to college and just going at your own pace and stuff like that and just going for it, they're graduating next semester and say, you know, without that conversation, I don't think I would have ever had the opportunity. It's just like those little things that might seem so sometimes inconsequential, you might not thinking about it, is the biggest thing in the world for someone else. You voice acting the character, me just streaming kind of every day. It's like, this is amazing, and I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I know people probably who've gone into pharmaceutical sales because of Mario Party.
Right.
They chased their passion of pharmaceutical development because Waluigi inspired them.
Right. Waluigi's an oddly inspiring character, too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, we're doing some drawing.
All right, we got the etch and catch versus. So we got Hoju versus
So we have to draw.
Rascals.
We have to draw a circle around some things.
Okay.
I'll get some shapes.
I'm good at shapes. I know a shape. I know a squib. That's a shape. Oh, are they both controlling two characters?
Yeah, they got to draw around, so they can't go at the same time. They got to do an orbit. There we go. See,
oh my God. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's CPU, so they got to work with the CPU. Oh no.
CPU, please listen to me. We need you, Yoshi.
Okay, so but the lines block them in. The lines block it in.
Okay, yeah. The lines stay up for just long enough. You could just draw it yourself, honestly. Yoshi, you ain't helping, you tax evader. All right, Hoju taking the first one there, nodding powerfully.
Yoshi!
Yoshi, you didn't even do anything. Get out of here, brother. Draw off the line card. We don't need you.
Burn style, I love that. I love that.
All right, cake out here.
That's like a good anti-corporate punk band name.
Oh, yo.
Burn style.
Burn style?
Oh my God.
That would be so
They
good.
just sing about capitalism all day.
All right, they're caking up out here.
Yep, getting this cake. Nice.
Oh, that's a very nice cake, as a matter of
Okay,
fact.
so you can miss the grab for sure.
Oh, yeah, 100%. This ain't your favorite grappers farm out here. You can miss a lot.
Oh man, the speed up top starting to come. Wah! Wah!
Mario! What? Waluigi, come on! You gotta grab these strawberries!
Wah! Wah!
It's a tie! It's a tie! Why would you pair Waluigi with his worst enemy, Luigi?
Oh my.
This is a foolish ask! Everyone wins!
The synergy was never there.
All right, we got Handcar Happy. Actually, that's a really nice call name, actually. But we got Speed Hockey instead. And this was like a throwback for Mario Party 1, I believe.
the classics.
All right. He's blocking out here. Uh-oh. Ah, Yoshi!
Whop. First goal.
All right. Waluigi. Once again with the defensive force out here. Wario doing the work here. Luigi blocking. But we ain't locking yet. All right.
Nice. 1-1. 43 seconds left on the board.
Oh no. I love all the sound effects. They just sound like, oh no! Oh no!
Team kill.
Luigi. Once again, why would you pair Waluigi with his worst enemy? Everyone's against Waluigi right now.
Oh! Fires it in there. Last point.
Brad Skills putting the skills in his name right now. There's no way he could possibly lose. He lost. So anyways, the next round's bird style.
All right, so we got burn style coming up.
All right. Well, understand the rules off of that one.
Start.
So I think it's like a Mario Party 4 class. Well, I hope that Luigi's able to pull it out. We're praying on the computer here. Braskill's just reeling back and just going like, dang, this game's hard. Oh, that's moving. This Luigi's doing what? What is going on?
Woo! Woo!
Oh my God! No! Stop pairing Waluigi with his worst enemy. Challenge impossible. Go back to character select. Get rid of Luigi.
So it's first to 5.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Dash, reverse bomb, and the rocky road. Oh, we got Final Fantasy 15 out here. Let's go.
All right, road trip with the boys.
Yes. We're gonna go camping, and then we're gonna go eat some rocks.
Really didn't know how good we had it in that game.
Really?
Until we found out later. Final Fantasy 15 was in fact not as low as we could go.
I saw you didn't play 15, but play 16. Yeah, I see where you're going.
Yeah.
All right, our new rock and roll. Just drive around it. Come on now. Also, they're not even driving the car. Toad's driving the car. You lazy son of a guns. All right, the triple rock on the road here. Let's see. Yeah.
What do you want to do? There's rocks on the road! Yeah, get out of there! Get the rocks, Wario!
Oh my God, you can punch your partner too. And Waluigi punched Luigi, not surprising anybody.
Yeah, that you could have seen that coming a mile away.
Right, exactly. Oh, you have a jump kick as well too? Okay. This jump kick, I don't know if it's any better or worse.
I was going to say, it doesn't seem to be better.
Right, it's not doing more damage. You have huge lag time as a result of that. I love these.
That's a big boulder.
Yeah. A small boulder.
That's massive.
Yeah, the size of a large boulder. All right, good job. No doubt. All right, thankfully there's going to be no more rocks on the road, right?
Finish.
There we go. Picking up your date, your hot date. All right, that means Hojo takes it 5-1 over Bratskills. And Bratskills looks a little bit distraught by all the minigame action out here. But you know what? That is what it is. Mr. Game tournaments do work like that sometimes, and I get the frustration.
I mean, them's the breaks, right?
Exactly.
You sign a deal with the devil when you enter this bracket.
Right,
And you
exactly.
gotta pay the piper eventually. If you get bad CPU, just how it goes, brother.
Right. I wonder if there's a rule that could like, hey, look, my CPU sucks. So we like roll back and just keep the scores as they are. I don't like this Luigi guy.
The computer's cheating.
Right. Look, he has an entire video named Luigi Wins by Doing Nothing. Oh, I need him to do something, please. Like, anything would be great, but no. But still, good stuff there nonetheless to Hoju. Going to be moving on. If my timing is correct, we should be getting pretty close to the end of the pools here because Hojo is not moving quite yet, so this might be winner's finals.
This might be the get out, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to see.
And, like, one thing is, like, Mr. Game Tournament obviously is a tournament that's just like, okay, well, sometimes you get good games, sometimes you get bad games. It's harder to be consistent in a Mr. Game bracket, but some people are really consistent in Mr. Game bracket nonetheless there.
There is something to the data. There's a data-driven appreciation for the skill of a Mr. Game tournament, and that you will see consistent, like, top 32 finishers in Chicago.
Yeah.
They're not consistently lucky. There is something to making the most out of a weird situation. If you can understand, it goes back to, like, thinking about the mechanics deeply.
Right.
I think if you're the kind of person that can, like, understand and, like, make something with what you see, that's the kind of person who wins this tournament. Not every time,
Right,
but
right,
you'd be
right.
surprised how many times they get top 8, top 2 grand finals.
Right.
Same people.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's something to it. There's something there.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like you might be thinking like, oh, well, it's just play a lot of games and stuff like that. And it helps because it helps that literacy, that gaming literacy that you were mentioning a little bit earlier there. It's like, cool, I've played enough games to say I've played something like this, and I'll apply those to this or this inspiration to this. But ultimately, it's just how fastly can you solve and apply what you do know into the game. Sometimes you might know too much, and you just do a bad job as a result of it. It's like, oh, well, I know how to play this
overthink
game.
something. You shouldn't have just been mashing B.
Right, exactly. The answer was just mash harder. You never tried mashing harder because you thought you solved it out. It's
Right.
like, no, you didn't.
I'm gonna play fundamentals.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. That was not the right call.
Yeah, it's like, oh, let me just do the math here and get the frame data and stuff like that. It's like when I started first playing fighting games, right? I remember there's a time I first started playing fighting games. I started getting decent. This is a Blaze Blue, if you want a little bit of an example there. And another player who was playing my same character, Lychee, just asked me, like, I did a move, and, you know, I did some stuff after it, and then I think I DP'd after it. And they turned around and asked me, like, what was the frame down that move so you could do a DP after? And I said, I don't know. It just felt like the right thing to do.
It felt like the right thing to do.
He was so pissed for like months.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I cannot believe I'm losing to this guy who doesn't even know what frame data is.
You know,
And it's like,
it's the classic. You know, like it's like Mark Twain said. As a child, I thought that there was one fool in my fighting game matches. As an adult, I realized there were two.
I love when Mark Twain said, yo, that's +4 in block, though.
Yeah. When Mark said, you want me to respect your plus frames, but have no respect for mine?
Yeah, right. Just how it is. You got to respect each other in these
will you
working
perish
world.
like a dog?
Right. All right, so we got Armed Fighter coming up next here. I don't know what this is, but it's apparently by Ban Presto. That's a name I haven't heard in a hot minute.
Ban Presto, 1998 PS1 game, Armed Fighter.
Armed Fighter. I mean, the name is the game, I guess. They're fighters and they are armed. Kai, you're in the game. I saw it.
That's amazing. Speaking of games I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, shouts to the artists out there. Just doing amazing work. God, that picture's so good.
And you know what? That will always be better than an AI approximation of talent.
100% of the time, yes.
100% of the time.
All right, so we got our first matchup here. President versus Bamanura? I hate that second name.
President Bamanura.
President Bamanura. All right, there they are. That's
okay. So is there actual 3D, or is this just a set dressing for 2D gameplay? Okay, we've rotated a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so we're actually.
There is an axis to this. There is a Y-axis.
Ooh. All right, the big kick here.
Oh my God, what's he doing to her? Holy shit!
Unhindered then backslide. Ooh. Okay, got his backslide kick though.
Oh.
Oh my God. I just love the little just laying out flat like a heart attack in the midair like that. It's just ridiculous.
That doesn't look HR approved.
Yeah, no.
That's not.
That's a move we're gonna have to look back on. Oh, okay.
It was a different time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this game was made in the 90s. We had different expectations, but we've gotten better.
We've gotten
since
a
then.
lot
Yeah.
better about that. Yeah.
Now, mind you, you can. We voted for this president. No, stop showing your tanks on stream. We've been getting a lot of buns action today, Kai.
Oh my God, President! He's out here like, we've got the best buttons.
Yeah.
Got the best buttons in the game. We're gonna make American buttons great again.
Right. Throwing them cheeks out there, throwing that thing back as well. Everyone's invited. Wow. Oh, the Bamanura, or whatever her name is. I'm gonna call him Bommy.
Is that Dominura or?
Oh, maybe it's D. You're right.
Dominura, yeah.
Yeah, Dominura. That's still not a great name.
It's
but
not. It's not good.
It's combining two items that should
We're
never
gonna
be
find
together.
all the Dominura players.
Yeah.
We're going to get them out of the country. They're very bad hombres.
Oh my God, President is just going himself around endlessly. I don't know what your tactic is. I don't know if that's supposed to hit. It doesn't seem to hit once.
Oh my!
the
There is
side
like a
slice.
vertical. There's a vertical sidestep thing going on.
Yeah, that was like a half parry, half invite thing. Oh my God, Dominura though. What? Dear God. Oh my God, he looks armed and dangerous though. Look, his arms changed.
I don't think he's wearing pants.
He is 100% not wearing pants.
He's wearing a suit, but he actually has no pants on, and he's wearing like some underwear.
It feels like he's wearing nothing at all.
No, it honestly, it's so freeing.
Yeah. All right, President seems to be having a hard time out here. An even worse time now that he's dead.
Yeah, he's just wearing a G-string and garters underneath that suit.
Yeah, he says it feels like they're wearing nothing at all. It's 'cause
This
he
is
ain't.
this is an interesting inversion on the trope. She normally would be the one with no
Right.
pants on.
Yeah, but she
in a
has, like, all-
90s game, she has a lot of clothes on compared to him. He's
Yeah.
just letting everything fly free.
Right, exactly. For a moveset that doesn't even fit that as well, he's throwing his
He
whole
does.
back-
He does show off a lot.
Yeah,
and
he does
He
crouch.
does crouch very
Yeah.
suggestively.
Yeah, the movement is looking there and everything like that, but I don't know about President in this situation here. Doesn't seem to do really good. Now loading Andy.
Andy. Oh my God. Oh my God.
We're
And then
back to classic names out
Right,
here.
we're back to Tekken names.
Yeah.
Andy
Andy.
versus Dominura. If I was in the cage and I was like, hey man, it's just me, I'm trying out MMA, and somebody named Dominura,
Dominura.
I would feel like I had made a really bad mistake.
Right, you have to sit there and like, can I leave now or
What is?
Andy?
Why is Dominura the name just some chick and Andy the just some name look like he's from Altered Beast?
Right, yeah, Bloody Roar.
He's
or something
Bloody
like
Roar
that,
character,
yeah. he is maxed out his nines out here. Andy, please.
That's a Dominura character.
Right, yeah, like right there. That's legitimate.
Andy?
Looking for, but Andy. I mean, Andy's doing a lot better. Don't bow to hit him. Don't give Andy the respect he does not deserve.
That's Andy Talbot, yeah.
Yeah, Andy Talbot. Yeah, that's my cousin Andy Talbot.
That's my cousin. Yeah, I got lucky. I got the call for, Vampire Savior.
Oh my days.
Oh,
that
my
was
goodness.
like a 5-piece combo right there. Popeyes is jealous of that,
That was
one.
massive.
Yeah. And once again, Andy is jumping right back in there. They're using the little power flex thing.
I refuse to face you.
Yeah, right. You were absolutely foolish for facing me, Dominura.
Oh, we got juggles. We got
Yeah,
juggles.
there was
That was a wall bounce.
Yeah, oh, okay. This might be a real game now at this point. Juggle, got to the other side there. All right.
Come on.
Andy.
We got like the animations are missing half the frames.
Right, they got that little knee in there, just hops up. It's like, I can hear Andy grunting on those ones.
So, what?
The bars at the bottom.
Yeah.
I got nothing for you. We have seen certain things that have like exploded on Dominura. So it's like, okay, so there's a power-up system.
Both of these
maybe?
bars are like flashing with urgency. Yeah.
Go that way. Okay. If you
Is there blood? Am I seeing the blood mist?
There's no blood, right? There cannot be. There's no.
I'm seeing blood mist.
Oh, it's like Tekken blood mist, basically.
Oh yeah. It's like it's bright red mist.
It's aura. You're beating the aura out
Yeah.
of them. And Andy's out
It's
of aura
hit
right
sparks
now.
is what it
Yeah,
is.
there we go.
The little round thing spins. That's cute. Oh, it spins and
Detail,
activates.
yeah.
That's nice.
It's time to set free instead of like get ready and fight. All right, we dance around here in the middle. Nice jump. I love the falling animation. Also has half his frames missing too.
Just snaps him into place.
Yeah, it's like,
really-
oh, you're not supposed to be that high. Get back down if you could.
You know what I think it is? I think the frame rate is not matched to the animations because he does like a Sonic spin and you see like one frame of it.
Oh, you might be absolutely right about that. Just like we're just trying to get whatever we can out the door.
Right.
As long as it runs, we're good to
Yeah.
go. Oh, okay. I was hoping to see a third juggle in there, but one. Oh,
Why you just?
yep. He just teleports down. Andy, get up! It ain't over yet. It's over.
It's over. That's the sound Andy makes? That big monster?
Andy needs help right now, and ain't no one helping him out. I can't believe it.
Okay.
All right, just
Cool. I mean, do you?
girl can have some hobbies, Yeah,
Yeah, we're just sitting here.
Yeah.
It's cool.
nice to see you.
Just waiting.
This is like a Midwest goodbye right now.
Let me just scooch by it. Oh.
Right, yeah. Oh. Oh, we're going back to Andy, though. Andy the
Really?
Hedgehog returns once more.
Really? Andy the Echidna, right
Andy
back.
Andy the Hedge Fund.
It's like Andy the Porcupine. That's what
Yeah,
they would do.
yeah.
They would definitely do.
That was the OC energy right there. Andy the Porcupine. Back at it
Sammy
again.
the Porcupine.
Yeah.
There you go.
So Andy, once again, trying to get anything going here, but Dominura seems like has no moves that are specifically, like, actually unique to her.
So, Zhao is doing the sidestepping.
Yes.
Getting out of trouble.
Yes,
Great.
yes. 100% of the time. It's like that. It seems like it's a good thing, but it doesn't seem like it's a Dominura thing. It seems like it might be like every character can do it.
Mechanics,
No one else has figured it out. Ooh, okay. We got a double kick in midair there as well. Andy might got some maneuvers. Oh my god. That jumping kick is really, really good for Dominora, though. That seems to be just doing the work right now. All right, it's a launch party. I like it. And is that sidestep once again? All right.
Tracking in this move needs to maybe be touched up.
Right, yeah. Okay, this is the time when we need to call tech and say, okay, we need a little bit more tracking.
Can we have some of your tracking?
Yeah, exactly. We can split it down the middle. Your game will be perfectly balanced afterward. All right, so once again, Zhao Zhou seems to be winning this matchup pretty cleanly. Hoju does not seem to be finding anything else to work with.
Set free.
Set free.
Set free.
Yeah, we're not fighting. We're setting you free. Follow me, and we'll escape the city. That's how you know Andy is a porcupine. Got that Sonic Adventure action right there.
Ouch.
Right? I love the kick in the ass that happens so often in this game. I think Zhao's actually figured out the sidestep quite a bit and is working out so well.
Yeah.
And I think Andy just cannot figure out how to block. Hoju is just having a hard time.
Yeah, honestly, stepping preemptively. The hitboxes in this game are not super strong.
Right,
and so stepping seems to be disproportionately strong.
And unfortunately, it's like, I don't know if there is blocking, but it seems that block is not straightforward, honestly.
So was that a burst? Because it did spin some of the meter after he hit.
Yeah. That's the explosive stuff I was seeing earlier. I'm like, I'm not really sure what that is quite yet.
Does that undizzy you out? Or
Yeah. There's
what's
like,
happening here?
I wonder if maybe there was like an infinite prevention system, and like maybe that was just a way of doing it.
I can spend bar.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a lot of questions about this game, but that's a positive thing because that means like, oh, my brain's thinking about all the mechanics like we talked about earlier. The gaming literacy is really high. I have a lot of experience with a lot of stuff. Now my brain's like,
what the hell could be going on here?
Yeah, exactly. There's got to be something in there, right? It has to be some sort of game mechanically that I can make work. And sometimes you get to the end of the line, it's like, nope, that was nothing.
There wasn't anything. It just I was overthinking, just
right.
mashing.
Yeah,
I should have
I should have mashing the entire time.
But I thought there was something more going on there.
You know, it'd be really funny if they were like mashing the entire time for the dodge stuff. It's like, I don't know what this is actually doing, how to time it, but it just seems to work. So, hey, we free. We set free.
Set free.
We set free.
We're set free from having to think about our choices in fighting games, and we are just going.
Right.
So I am not sure if we have any other matches inside.
All right.
So,
you called it.
You know, you were right before. You were like, hey, I think we're actually getting
this
last one.
We are set free.
We have, in fact, been set free, and we're going to set all you guys free to be ready for the next block of mystery games here. But, hey, we had a good block of fun here with my man Ryudo here, and people coming up and saying, hey, I love you.
God. Show off that art one more time.
Show it
one
off
more time.
Once more. Please, again, don't feel shy about going off and viewing Omo Scribbles, OMO.Scribbles. I think you might be really happy with what you see there. I know I was, and it was very heartwarming to have a fan come up. But, hey, we're all fans of fighting games here at Combo Breaker, and the weekend is only halfway over. We still got the rest of Saturday and then finals day and also casuals day in case you actually want to play any games, not in a bracket. But it's going to be an amazing time. Do you have anything you're really looking forward to for the rest of the weekend?
So, obviously, I'm always the gear shill out here, so XR Top 8 is going to be on Sunday. So that means we're getting, like, you know, the big stage and everything like that. People have been turning up for XR for the past so many years. The community has grown probably since its heyday, honestly, at this point here. And I just want to say thank you all for keeping, you know, the support on the game and stuff like that. But now for me, I'm like, I get to just watch it and just enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to that. How about you, Kai?
Absolutely. Hey, I got one more thing to take care of today. Catch me at the Tekken Auction Tournament. I'll be on the desk with Justice Spirit, and Foxhand will be up there emceeing. It's going to be a really, really fun time. I know, you know, Tekken's in an interesting place, but you know what can always be fun? A badass auction tournament. So please come out and have some fun with that one, and we'll make the most out of this situation.
Absolutely, absolutely. But that said, until then, please stay tuned if you want more mystery game tournament action. It'll be happening here all weekend, all the way through Top 8 on Sunday. So please join us in as well. But for now, we'll be peacing out with you soon. But we'll see you next time. But stay tuned for more action.